36 Ideas for Transcending Your Worldview. In order to grasp the worldview of the Ascended Masters, you need to shift your worldview beyond the common sensory-based view and beyond the view provided by traditional religion and materialism. One way to do this is to look at how science itself has pointed the way to a new worldview. Given that you are open to studying this website, you have likely already shifted your worldview, yet it might be helpful for you to understand the following ideas. Idea 1. Have you ever considered that the material universe is a communications tool, almost like a radio that is broadcasting a message? What is the basic message we receive from the material universe? It is that we are limited by, trapped in material conditions. Yet is this true? Every situation you encounter in the material world presents you with a basic question. Will you accept that you are limited by this condition, that you cannot change it, that the material world has power over you and over your state of mind? Behind this is an even deeper question. Will you accept that your state of mind depends on material conditions? In most cases, we do not even realize that we are facing these questions because we have already accepted the limitations and accepted that we cannot transcend them. Yet is this true, or is it just a product of limited perception? What can be attained by exposing our subconscious illusions and making a conscious effort to transcend them? When you understand the following ideas, you will see that everything in the material world is a matter of perspective, that everything is relative, as Albert Einstein put it. Idea 2. The human senses give us a dualistic worldview. They tell us that the world is made from many separate things or forms, even many separate materials. There are many types of solid matter, but also many types of fluid energy. This corresponds to the view of scientists before Albert Einstein discovered the theory of relativity. Scientists thought the world was made from matter and energy, two separate substances that did not mix. The consequence of this dualistic worldview is that matter has permanence, or at least continuity, which means matter is difficult to change. And more specifically, because matter is fundamentally different from thoughts, which are clearly energy, the human mind does not have the capacity to change matter. Unless you transcend this worldview, you will not be able to transcend the limitations you face in the world. You will believe these circumstances are real and have some actual power over you. Idea 3. With this simple formula, E equals mc squared. Einstein disproved the dualistic worldview. He proved that the world is not made from two separate elements because there is only one basic substance, namely what he called energy. Matter is simply a form of energy that has taken on a vibration that makes it appear solid to the human senses. In reality, matter does not exist. It is a construct of the human mind, or we might say that matter is not solid, permanent, or unchangeable. The unchangeability of matter is an illusion created by the human mind. Given that matter is simply a form of energy, Einstein proved that solid matter can be changed as easily as fluid energy. Idea 4. Energy is a form of vibration, often pictured as a wave. The form of a wave can be easily changed by changing the vibrational properties of the wave. Once you begin to realize that what seems like unchangeable matter is simply made from energy waves, you realize that if you can find a way to change the energy waves that make up matter, you have the potential to transcend any limitation you face. Thus, the key to transcending limitations is to learn how to change the vibration of the energy waves. This is part of what Transcendence tools are designed to accomplish. Idea 5. Let us take another look at what Einstein's formula is telling us. Here is something we all learned in school. You can take a mathematical equation and divide with the same factor on both sides of an equal sign. E over c squared equals mc squared over c squared. Obviously, the two versions of c squared on the right side eliminate each other so that you have the following equation. E over c squared equals m. You now have a new equation which says something very profound. It says that the material world was made from a basic form of energy called E. This form of primordial energy has a very high vibration. Everything we can detect in the material world was created by taking high-frequency energy and reducing its vibration with a certain factor. Einstein saw the reduction factor as the speed of light squared, but in reality, the picture is more complex. Idea 6. There is more than one type of high-frequency energy, and there is more than one reduction factor, which means that everything in the material world is a product of the following process. A certain type of high-frequency energy was reduced in vibration by a certain factor. The reduced energy manifested as what we can detect as fluid energy or stationary energy, matter.